Hello, Da Vinci. Welcome to our show. Can you briefly introduce yourself, please?
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Leonardo da Vinci,
Yeah.
and I'm an artist, I'm a scientist, and I'm a mathematician. I have created a lot of works,
Yeah.
such as The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa, alongside many scientific inventions. Yeah.
Yes, as a Christian, The Last Supper is one of my favorite paintings. For us to get to know you better, please tell us about your early life. When and where were you born?
I was born on April 15th, 1452, in Italy.
Yeah.
My house is located in Anciano, Italy. My family owned this house for over 150 years, in fact, and it was a very old and it's highly treasured property.
Oh, I really like the atmosphere of the house. It seems very cozy. Can you tell us more about yourself and early education?
Well, my father, Sir Piero da Vinci, was a successful Florentine notary, a profession that combined legal expertise with high social standing.
Yeah.
And my mother, Catherine, was a young peasant woman. One fun fact about my dad is that he was a very popular guy, a very popular fellow. He had over 4 wives and at least 12 other children. So,
Oh yeah.
so growing up in my father's house, I had access to some scholarly texts owned by my family, and I think that really helped me gain knowledge and foster interest in various fields. Moreover, I was also able to develop my artistic skills, exposed to my family's long-standing painting traditions.
Now I can see like where all of your talents come from. You must hear this a lot, but you're considered one of the greatest artists of all time. So can you pick your greatest masterpieces, please?
Would say that the greatest masterpiece that I've done is the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
I've painted the Mona Lisa from 1503 to 1519, I believe. As you can see, the Mona Lisa depicts a woman with a mysterious smile in order to create a sense of realism and depth in the Mona Lisa. I also employed several techniques, such as, if I can remember, for example, sfumato is a technique I've used that involves the blending of colors and tones to create a lifelike appearance and convey emotional state.
Oh yeah. I really like the mysterious atmosphere of the Mona Lisa. Can you also explain your other famous works of the Tribune Man?
Well, I drew the painting of Vitruvian Man in 1490. This painting shows a nude man in two overlapping standing positions, inscribed in a square and a circle. If I painted this, a Vitruvian Man, it has mainly architectural theoretical meaning.
Yeah.
Specifically, it illustrates the insight that the dimensions of the individual and the limbs of the individual, they follow mathematics. They follow mathematical law. Moreover, it follows a spiritual meaning. That the circle represents a symbol of masculinity.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never knew that the circle like represent masculinity.
Yes, it does.
Oh, what do you have to say about the Last Supper?
The Last Supper, as you said, it was a favorite. It was created from 1494 to 1948. Yes, that's correct. I drew the moment Jesus reveals that one of his disciples will betray him, Judas specifically. Through this piece, I wanted to deepen our relationship with God, reflecting on Jesus' sacrifice on the cross and committing to follow him. And commitment to follow him. Furthermore, I was also very heavily invested in inventing and creating a draft version of the modern day helicopter, and I call this the aerial sprue, and it was meant to twist the air itself and lift off the ground. Spiral sail made out of stretched linen and wooden supports to hold it together.
Oh, That's remarkable. Now, I would like to move on to discussing your influences on modern Europe society.
Yes. Well, it's a bit embarrassing to say this about myself, but there's definitely a reason why I am called a historical VIP, to be humble. Well, I'm sure that a Viturian man contributed to the shift of the perspective from simple-minded medieval Europe into the Renaissance. My work shifted the artist's focus from God into humanity, and by illustrating the mathematical, perfect proportions of the human body.
Yeah.
Moreover, the several techniques that I have used and devised, such as Sufumato and Tiaro Crusoe, inspired other artists. I can say, and I really did lay down the foundations of the Renaissance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about science? I'm sure that you
Science.
had lots of influences on it as well.
Novel concepts
Yeah.
of scientific machines, such as those aerial helicopters and airplanes, inspired other inventors to realize the modern invention of my
Yeah.
works. Furthermore, I truly believe that my accurate and detailed anatomical drawings of the human proportion, based on my dissections that I did before, they provided new insight into the human body. For example, my studies of the heart identify the function of the aortic valve in each heart.
Today, we had a valuable meeting with Leonardo da Vinci about his great works and influences on European modern society. Now, I understand why you are considered one of the greatest artists in the world. Furthermore, it is so surprising that you contributed a lot to the shift of perspective from God to human
Yes.
by illustrating the mathematical proportions of the human body. Thank you for your sharing today.
No, it was a pleasure to meet you, and it was such a great conversation. I hope that I would get to see you again and have another interview for everyone to understand.
Thank you so much, Leonardo. Can you say bye?
Bye bye. Bye bye.